Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode, we came back to town after defeating Fyrus and saving the entire Eldin province, apparently. Also, we got important things, such as bombs, and the Hawkeye is pretty fun too, but it's not as important. The big important thing is bombs. So we are going to have fun with bombs today, and I was looking over here because I forgot the map is flipped. It's going to be one of those days. We're going to be blowing a lot of stuff up. As you can see, first of all, there's that big rock there that looks like it just wants to be blown up. And you know what I say to that? We're not blowing up that rock, we're blowing up these rocks. Because there's a piece of heart there. We're going to be finding a lot of pieces of heart today. And we're going to be just setting that to the regular button. But for now, let's just lock onto that and get piece of heart number... Sorry, Epona. 5P... Hey, that's a new heart container. Sweet. This is piece of heart number 10. Hooray. Also, I think that was the first time we actually threw a bomb, so let's appreciate Link's... Uh-oh. Cutscene? Link just like holding it in the side of his hand there. That cuckoo is kind of important. There's a few treasures that you can find here. Also, the cuckoo color does not matter. They all fly exactly the same. There's a few treasures that you can get here that are just rupees. That we'll be getting one of them. Another one will be a little easier later, I would say. But for now, breaking this, aside from leading us to that cuckoo, which is useful, leads us behind the spring. So now we're the Spirit Eldin. Ha ha ha, look at us. No, leads us to this other spring, which if you stick on your boots and go walking down here, you can get piece of heart number 11. Hooray. Yeah, kind of easy to miss, but also not. This is another rock to explode, but we can't because it's underwater. If only there... Oh, that's a nice upskirt shot of Link. I'm sorry, everybody. If only there were a way to use bombs underwater. But alas, we have no such technology at the moment. So one thing you can do is, you know the bell up on top of Renato's house there? If you shoot a bomb arrow into it, it will ring, and a silver rupee, that's 200, will drop out of it. And it will disappear after a short while, so if you're at a good position, you can just use your boomerang to get it. But when you're Wolf Link, you can also fly up and get it. So we're going to do that instead. Now, I think... Okay, so if you don't know cuckoo mechanics, if you're new to the Legend of Zelda games, cuckoos, when you hold them above your head, you float a little bit. You don't fly, you float. So we are going to use it to get to a treasure chest that is somewhere up this way. And I need to remember where exactly somewhere is. Now I think we go like there and then swing around. So I see box over there. Yeah, I think it's this way. Oh. Alright. Oh no, it's over there. Look at that. You see that? Okay, so we gotta go across here. Okay, so I was still doing the right thing. Man, cuckoos in this game, you're actually gonna come to hate them. Or you might love them, depending on how you enjoy minigames. Also, don't try to roll with the cuckoo, you will just throw it. But yeah, cuckoos are... we're gonna be using them. Also, if you are jumping with a cuckoo and you put on your boots for a second, you will just sink like a stone, which isn't always the worst option. Okay, we should be able to make this. Hooray! We did it! Thank you, Cuckoo. Get out of here. We're getting the chest. Anyway, we get an orange rupee from that. Okay, I guess I won't... Ow. I guess I won't demonstrate having a cuckoo and dropping a... Hey, kid. Let's feed you to the Gorons. Something that I'm not going to show off right now because I want to get on with the episode instead of waiting around and stuff. This guy, I think? Everyone, oh no, not this guy. Right, it was the Gorons in the hot spring. They're like, hey, come back at night or something like that. If you come back at night, the little baby Goron runs a shop in town here and sells stuff like lantern oil and red and blue potions, which is pretty cool. Blue potion restores all of your health, which is just nice in general. So that is it for town, I think. So let's head up into Death Mountain Trail. There's one thing we can do there, aside from going really slowly. I can never tell if I'm going slowly because it's me or because this controller. This controller, the left joystick keeps sticking. But the good thing is we don't have to bash this guy in the head anymore. We can just talk to him. The other day I chased you off without listening to what you had to say. Please accept my apology, brother. If you're going up the mountain, I will launch you as high as I can, brother. Get on my back, brother. It's okay. If you didn't listen to what I had to say, I am a silent protagonist. It would have been bad if you would have heard something. Also, the Gorons will no longer be rolling at us, which is a treat. We won't have bokoblins or anything. Okay, I don't need you to launch me. I'm perfectly capable of launching myself. Thank you very much. But that guy all the way up there is our destination, I believe. Did we actually have to use that guy? I'm gonna be kind of upset if I actually avoided the one I was supposed to use. Yeah, actually. Good job, Dovey. Hello, sir. Would you like to launch me? Get on my back, brother. I think we want to go this way. Yeah, you see like the little ledges and stuff over there that lets us go up over here. Big mood right there, car. I too want to go up on this ledge. I think there was a car honking at a bus for existing. Because that's the type of stuff that happens around here. Die, rock! I feel kind of bad now. As you can see, there's just this little thing. It indicates something. Just like on the cave over there, which we cannot reach. But it indicates an ability to perhaps grab. But I just want to talk to this little guy over here. Because I can. Hey.
You saw me? I surprised you noticed me.
Yes. For I am Senpai. But we really want to just go over here. And over here is a treasure chest. With piece of heart number 12. Yeah, 3 already in this episode. And it's only been 10 minutes. As you can see by this little thing, it will also, if you don't get that now, you can come back later with whatever grabby instrument we may or may not be getting in this video game. But we will be coming back here later anyway, so if you want to wait, it is perfectly justified. But it is a piece of heart, so, you know, it's a piece of heart. Why would you wait for that? Anyway, next up, we are dunzo funzo with all of this stuff. So we are going to grab our horse and head to Hyrule Field. I enjoy being dunzo funzo, don't you? I wish they had horse grass at the end of that place, so I didn't have to go all the way back here for Epona. How you doing, Renato? Much has happened here, but at last I feel joy beginning to return to this village, thanks to you. Even Tallow, who was so saddened by the incident with Colin, has at last recovered his good spirits. That young boy wanted dearly to help, so he keeps watch from the observation platform now. The lookout platform is high above the bomb shop. I'm sure that if you were to go there to speak to Tallow, he would be happy. Now that's kind of a hint that you should go up there and start that little arrow mini game to get the piece of heart. It's nice that the game does that. Anyway, let's get out of here. Later. Man, imagine trying to take Epona through Kakariko Village in Ocarina of Time. Professor Oak would have had a fit. Good time. So now we're actually going out in Hyrule Field to explore it for real.
Mr. Novi, wait!
Yeah, we got this guy again.
Greetings, Mr. Novi. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Barnes Bombs.
I love it.
Well, my business is concluded. Onward to man!
He is a national treasure. Anyway, before you get too far ahead of yourself, we got a bomb rock right over here. Kaboom! And that is going to lead us up and around the bend. Doom, 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 doom. It's a Creedence Clearwater song. Do 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 down 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 do 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 do. Okay, so if we try to climb up over here, climb, 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 climb. I love the music for this, man, oh man, oh man. So as we can see, there's another rock over there, which you can probably time with, there we go. No. There we go. You can probably time with a bomb throw, but it's easier just to shoot it. I mean, honestly. And again, you can come back here later if you want to use any sort of grabby instrument we may or may not be getting, but it's not necessary. Whee! And over here we get a chest, which you might have seen the first time you came out here, with yet another piece of heart. This is number 13. That is, yeah, 4 pieces. We've got almost an entire heart container in this episode. In fact, if we're lucky, we might actually get a full heart container in this episode. I mean, we already got like a completed one, but we might get like 5. So there's a whole bunch of stuff to do in Hyrule Field here. As you go around, yeah, you can recollect bugs if you want. We just passed one of them. As you go around, you might see bomb rocks here and there. But the main thing that I want to do is to go up this way-ish. I think this way-ish. Was it not over here? Which? 1 second. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to go to Kakariko Gorge for that. Alright, yeah, so you, so last time we were here, with the Bridge of Eldin over here, there was a whole bunch of rocks at the top of that. If you want to continue the story, you can just go right to that and bomb the area through and go on, and fun times will abound. I'm not going to right now because we need to go to Kakariko Gorge. Kakariko Gorge is what I was thinking of. There's nothing here. There's literally nothing here except for bugs and the bridge, because this is, as I said, that battlefield for King Bulba. So, yeah, let's just gallop the other way through town. I did want to come up here first because I was gonna forget. I was gonna forget that piece of heart otherwise. But if you want to just go back to Kakariko Gorge later when it is more convenient, that is your prerogative, and this game is kind of awesome in that it lets you do that. Oh, there's that little baby Goron. Remember when I said I didn't want to waste time by going around? Well, guess what? Did it anyway. Is this the graveyard or is this the right way to go? I'm assuming this is the right way to go because we're on Epona still. Good. Also, yes, those gates will not be there forever. Do not worry. But in Kakariko Gorge here, there will be rocks around the place for you to bomb. So-called bomb rocks. I'm going to save my bombs for most of these, like the ones that are just kind of sitting there, because they don't have that much of a use, but they do yield rupees. So if you want to get some rupees, that's a good place to do it. You can blow this up, and I forgot if this actually leads. Alright, this leads right back to Hyrule Field. So this, being able to blow this up actually lets you avoid Kakariko and load times. So that's kind of awesome. Yeah, we're over here now. I don't need to be here, but this is going to make it easier coming back without going back through Kakariko and jumping 2 gates. I should have taken this before, but maybe a little part of me was telling me to go back to Kakariko so that we could look at a baby Goron for like 20 frames. Who sells potions. Okay, so, in the... somewhere around here. No, we're going in a circle. I love the night music so much. Okay, so it's not up over here, right? What we're looking for, if you're wondering, what we're looking for is a rock that is embedded in a wall. Of course. Which is right there. And this is a lantern cave. Make sure your lantern is full, but if it's not, that's still okay, because there's actually going to be a way to clean it out later. If you do not want to do this cave just yet, that is fine. There's a reason why you don't want to do this cave just yet, because there's something here that we're just not going to be able to do. And we're going to have to come back here later in the game, but there is a piece of heart at the end of this. So, just like with the Goron, the Death Mountain thing, may as well. But, yeah, these places usually have windy paths and multiple exits and different ways to go and all sorts of stuff. This, okay. I just love the general layouts of how these look. I'm glad that we still get a use for. Thank you, Garbage Truck. I'm glad we still get a use for the lantern. After all this time. And it's dead. Okay, cool. And in this chest we get a purple rupee. Sweet. There are 3 treasures we're going to be looking for here. One is the purple rupee. Let's see. The other is up this way. Okay. That's good. Let's just turn this back on. This is what we will be returning for. We can't do anything about that. Don't try to fight it. It will literally just hit you, and you just can't. There's nothing. You just can't. There is nothing. Come on. There we go. Swing and swing. And we get a fancy chest. In the fancy chest we get piece of heart number 5 for this episode, but 14 in all. Hooray. So let's see, I'm just gonna walk to the end of this so that it shows up on my map. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, that is an imp Poe. And they are going to be very important later. But we'll get into that mechanic when we get to it. There's nothing in this dead end. But we did get more arrows, which is kind of important because I've been very low on arrows. And let's take our final branch over here, which will lead us to our chest and an interesting new enemy. I'm fighting all these enemies because I can. It's actually kind of cool. Yeah, and yeah, chest number 3 is a Meaver stamp. This used to be a red rupee. So something, there's a good segue for that. They probably stuck a whole bunch of Meaver stamps in the lantern caves. First of all, you walk here. Yeah, this it's kind of like a Pikmin enemy or something. No, this is a yellow chew. The chews in this game are literally just blobs of jelly. They're not like in Majora's Mask where they have faces or anything. They're literally just those blobs, and they blob around, and you cut them up, and then they leave a puddle on the floor that you can scoop, which is creepy as anything. However, the yellow chews are lantern fuel, so you can either just scoop it into a bottle or scoop with your lantern itself to fill it back up, so it's kind of awesome. So going back to the Meaver stamps, they replaced chests in this game, except for like 1 or 2 instances where they just made entirely new chests. But they replaced chests in dungeons and like lantern caves and side areas. So I'm gonna make a checklist at some point, and we're gonna just make sure that we got everything with that. But for the most part, as long as you try to find all the normal treasures, you will find the Meaver stamps. Not that they have any use anymore. Sadness. Anyway, once again, if you want to break those bomb rocks, there will be like blue and yellow and red rupees under them. But that is going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm going to meet you back by the Bridge of Eldin, and we are going to head once more into Twilight. Let's take our shortcut before I forget. I love that they put the shortcuts, and yes, these shortcuts go around the entire map eventually, which is just beautiful. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth 4 with, I was going to say Final Fantasy, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.